guys, welcome to Friends and Flix. Today we are going to be reviewing Bachelor Season 2, Episode 6, which we also like to refer to as the
Corona edition.
Guys, this is the Corona edition. You want to know why Ange and I are not sitting next to each other like we normally do? Because of the coronavirus. We are isolating. We'd like to recommend that everyone does the same. And conferencing, we're Zooming, and it works just as well.
Yeah.
And thank goodness there wasn't a COVID-19 virus when they were filming Bachelor.
I know, because all of those girls would be sick, and Mark would be just riddled with germs.
I know, because if he got it, if he was a carrier and he was making out with all those girls, he would be the host. What do they call him? Like patient zero?
Yes, he smooched a lot of people.
He has already, and it's very early in the show. I found with this particular episode, I was quite taken aback when he kissed that girl with the black hair.
At the party. Yeah, I was also like, what?
But where did that come from? There wasn't like a romantic something beforehand. He just all of a sudden started making out with her.
No, the producers say, Mark, you've got to kiss this girl now.
Do you think so?
You just throw that girl a bone.
But I like her. You know why I like her? Because she's in her 30s. And I feel like because I'm in my 30s, I want to like get behind the girl that's in her 30s.
Wait a minute. Do you know that Mark is 37?
Of course he is. Of course he
Yes,
would be in
so
his
of course,
30s and every
the
other
only
girl
he
would be in their
dates someone
20s.
in their 20s.
Of course.
He's never going to pick a girl in her 30s.
Of course. That's why I'm going for that girl that he made out with at the end. And it looked like he looked like he kind of liked her.
But the timing was strange. Like, they were having a casual conversation and all of a sudden he was on her.
And he went in for a proper kiss. It wasn't...
Yes.
It wasn't a little kiss. It was like a, hey, let's kiss. And then he just made out with her.
Yeah.
Plus,
like, at the party where everyone can see you.
I know, but I think that little afdaki area is private.
That afdaki is going to be like the makeout couch.
Angela, there's a couple of things we need to talk about in this episode. Obviously, Bridget doesn't like Pasha.
Okay, but I don't think that she's being reasonable. Because that whole comment about the whiskey and skinny girls was not directed at her in any way. No. But she made an offhanded comment that was directed at no one. So now why all of a sudden are you talking about how men always like girls like that? What are you talking about? Did Mark say something? No. What are you talking about?
When Bridget was all like, I'm leaving, I'm going.
Oh, yes.
This isn't real. Really?
Yeah.
It's
you
not
didn't
real?
know that?
You didn't know that this wasn't real? Like, did that only occur to you now?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
What is wrong? No, I really don't like the level of nastiness and level of pettiness.
I don't like it. It really makes chicks look really bad. Was the best girl in the whole episode. I think you're going to say the same girl I am. She was like happy-go-lucky. I can't remember her name. We have to start remembering people's names. Happy-go-lucky. Was she wearing a beautiful red dress? She was just all casual with him, like, hey, we have such a good chat. She's beautiful, man. She's got... Oh, what's her name? Angela, come on. Who did you like in last week's episode? She was very...
Oh, no, you froze.
Did I freeze?
You froze.
Guys, that is the problem with conference YouTubing, is that sometimes the internet connection in South Africa is not great.
It's a name that nobody can say because she's got like the click in her name. No one knows how to say
yes,
that
girl
name.
with the click in her name. I think she's been in an advert, like a TV advert. But I liked her in this episode. She's nice to all the girls, and she's just there for the experience and having a good time.
I also like her, but they don't like her.
I don't
She's got some bad press. They don't like her.
Is that because she's friends with Pasha?
I think it's because she's friends with Pasha, and they think that the other girls think that those two girls love themselves and think they're special and are slutbags who are trying to do weird things to Mom.
I feel very sorry that other girl was voted out or wasn't given a rose, but also 101, dating 101, Angela. Do you have that kind of deep conversation with a dude when you've just met him?
No. But But remember, we said before that he doesn't like her.
I know we did. But
So
she
the
really
writing was on the
nailed
wall.
the nail in the coffin there when she went to speak to him. Was like, how do you feel about me? Do you really like me?
Yeah.
Are you sure you really like me? I feel like the girls need to slow
If
down
you
with
don't
it.
like me, send me home, and then she gets sent home. Like, that was going to happen.
The girls are really diving in deep with this emotional talk very early on in this relationship. Who do you think is going to go next week?
I think it's going to be Bridget.
I also think it's going to be Bridget. Well, let's see what happens.
He doesn't fancy her.
No, he doesn't fancy Bridget.
He
Sorry,
doesn't.
Bridget.
He just-
I think that you're going to go next
Yeah.
week. But guys, tune in to Friends and Flix to see what happens next week. I'm not sure what's going to happen in the country, but I think we're probably still going to be doing a virtual review next week.
Except we're going to look like haggard and crazy.
Yes.
You're going to be trapped inside for 7 more days.
And you're trapped inside anyway, so you might as well start watching a lot of television, and you might as well subscribe to our channel so that you know what you can watch and what you shouldn't be watching.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Bye. See you next week.
Bye.
Cheers. Wow, Zoom does great filtering on your
You've got to edit
face.
us. You've got to edit. Do I have good filtering or bad filtering?
No, you've got good filtering. Zoom adds a good filter. That's great for Zoom.
Closer version.
And this way, Ange, our viewers will only be able to see the top part, so we can be wearing pajamas on the bottom half.
Yeah. Like, this could be a t-shirt. No one knows it's not.
It could be a t-shirt. And we can't, with the filter, we look like we're in our 20s and we're old enough to actually be on The Bachelor.
Yes.
Because we wouldn't get on The Bachelor anymore now that we're 38.
No, we're too old. Not unless they have Bachelor Senior Edition.
I would so watch a Bachelor Senior Edition.
Bachelor over 35.
I would watch that. Okay. Anyway, guys, check out our channel.
Yeah.